So this girl is talking about dating a rich dude, right?
Okay, I love this already.
I don't know if this is real or not.
I'll tell you, I dated a rich man once.
Really?
Yeah.
And you let it go?
Yeah, it's alright. It was fun while it lasted.
Okay, she's talking about a rich boyfriend.
Yes.
There are some things my rich boyfriend does that altered my brain chemistry. Starting off strong, he chartered a yacht to the Bahamas just to ask me to be his girlfriend. When he asks me to go on dinner dates, because yes, he still asks me on dates, he will choose restaurants in different cities on purpose. We're not allowed to stay in a city that's raining. If he checks the weather and he sees unfavorable conditions, we are on the next flight out to whatever city has the highest UV. He only books one-way tickets and he will wait until the very last minute. Even if he knows the date, so we have to be somewhere, he will still wait until the day before to book the flight. He never lets me overpack because he says that we will just go shopping whenever we get there, and he only orders Uber Blacks, even if it's just us or just for himself. He always adds more gratuity, even whenever it's already included, and he never forces me to finish my food or finish my drinks. He doesn't even make me take it to go.
That?
And despite him being super successful and busy, he always makes time for me and takes his time with me. He never rushes me, even when we are in a rush. He even gifted me with an AP as my first timepiece, and when he gave it to me, he said, "Time is our most valuable asset, and I appreciate every single moment I get to spend with you."
Okay, what y'all think about that?
I want her life. Okay, like if I'm gonna, I want her life, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really nice.
Okay, but I mean, is she?
But is it real? Is she bullshitting? Because that's a lot of like green flags.
That was a nice trip that they were on, so it could be. It was just real.
Yeah, but like everything, maybe they were doing. I mean, he actually wasn't that bad looking. Like, I mean, when you're done with her, come find me.
It could be real. You know what I mean?
It could be, but I don't think it is.
You don't think it is?
I mean, for my own personal happiness, I want to pretend
nothing in that. Oh shit! Where's my mic? Nothing in that. Like nothing in that. Like really that special. Because if you got fucking money, like
if you got money, it's not. You take okay.
Like why not? You know.
Favorite lyric I've ever heard. When like girls are not used to getting treated that way either. Book one trip and like all the broke girls are impressed. And it doesn't have to be major. So like he's doing it wrong. Instead of starting with the yacht. See, this is how I'm like going to be on the guy's side today. If he started with the yacht, he should have started with something smaller. That way, like,
instead of starting with the yacht, what?
He could have started with something smaller that still would have obviously impressed her. Now he put a huge, like, high expectation up. And I love that for her. I'm here for it because everyone should be treated this way. If you got money, you should be spending it on your honey. Put that on a shirt.
If you got money,
you should be spending it on your honey. Yeah? I hope it's real. But I will say, once you date a rich guy, it is hard to go back to dating someone who doesn't make as much money. Because there's just like, they definitely act differently. They like, they know they're paying the bill. It's just a different kind of energy.
Tell us about this rich guy you dated.
Nah, he was trash, but like his money was good.
How was he trash?
He was just trash.
In what sense?
In every sense. Like, he was made of trash.
What do you mean he was made of trash? How was he trash?
You know when someone's just a basura human? Like, he's not adding anything good to humanity. Also, someone said that was a wild statement that I made. I don't know what I exactly said. Was it really that wild?
How long were you with him?
Long enough.
For how long?
It was like a nice little fling. Like, you know?
For how long?
Like maybe like 4 months.
Why did it end?
I had to. He had too much work obligations.
That's what he told you?
No, I just like, you know.
Did he ever spend any money on you though?
Yes. That's why I enjoy dating.
Like what is yes?
That's the point. Like that's why you date a rich man, so they spend their money on you.
What has he spent a lot of money on?
How much does she spend on him? Why would I have to spend anything on him if he has the money?
Like what did he spend on you?
Like what?
I mean, like what did he buy? Did he buy you anything?
No, he could have bought me more. That's the crazy part. I feel like if you're gonna be a rich man that does it well.
This family money or this his money?
Good question. I didn't really ask because those are two different types of rich. Because if you date a guy that has family money, they don't act the same as somebody who's made their money.
Which one's better?
I think it's the guy who made his own money because he probably has more ambition and drive.
Yeah, I mean,
not saying that somebody who has family money can't have an ambition and drive. I just think like they would be more comfortable. Like I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't know how the same work ethic.
I watched Shannon Sharp talk about this a little bit.
Like the work ethic would be different.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah.
I joke around, but I mean, like, I would never be able to date someone who was lazy. And even if they were rich, if they were just lazy, that would be boring.
But, I mean, dudes who inherit their money tend to be a little different, though. Because that's old money.
They usually are douchebags.
I don't know that they douchebags, but, like, okay, Bill Gates' son is never going to be fucking Bill Gates. It's impossible.
You can't.
Jeff Bezos' son ain't gonna be Jeff Bezos. But even in sports, like Michael Jordan's son is not gonna be Michael Jordan.
You'd have to be better,
LeBron's son is not gonna be LeBron. Like
you'd have to be better.
The father, the sons could. They can't. They can only do so much.
It's kind of like, and I'm gonna get some hate. I know for a fact, but Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy, will never be Beyonce as much as they're training her to do. I think she's gonna be talented.
Did she say?
I don't know. I think they are training her to. They want her to take over, but she will never be Beyonce because that's a hard thing to rap to. Now, if she can rap, she can create her own path, and yeah, that would be cool.
These videos are strictly to my other women.
Yeah, they are. You know what? You gotta support it instead.
So he wastes money all the time, and she does nothing but receive it.
What's wrong with that?
She's in a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's telling you she might not be right.
Maybe she's a really good partner, though. Maybe she's somebody who stays home and wash the dishes.
He bought her an AP. Fuck.
Come on. No one in this chat can say that doesn't sound nice. You know?
No, it sounds nice, but I mean, it's not.
It's not something easy to come by.
No. But I tell you, dude, like I told you, my boy back in the day, when I was a bartender, this girl's family, guys, I told you, when they vacation, it's yachts, right? And when I say there's different kinds of yacht, because I remember I've been on a yacht in the Bahamas that was
something about a yacht, man.
It was 80 feet long, right? I mean, it's called a yacht, but this boat was old as fuck. It was 12 of us, you know what I mean? A little bit of rough water and the ship would have sank, okay? That was the yacht I've been on. The yacht stay on? A motherfucking yacht, dog. I'm talking,
dude,
2-3 stories, fucking hundreds of feet, real shit. Where like the one I've been on was a couple grand, split up between people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the bullshit Shayla showed us that day when you all started calling dude yacht boy, right?
Oh my God! Wait, I love that nickname. Okay.
She called it this dude yacht boy because he took on a yacht, right? Like something like that, right?
Cute.
Ours was a little bit bigger than that, but it obviously was 12 people, right? Mm-hmm. And they gave us lunch. And then we weren't allowed to go in any of the cabins because it was just a little day thing, you know? Mm-hmm. But the ones that this girl's family going on, Janessa.
I want to be her friend.
They, 2-3 stories in the fucking Mediterranean. When they fly, the family fly in private, okay? Okay?
Yes.
I think the dad have his own plane. That kind of shit,
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Fucking wild. And the vacations are Mediterranean. They cruise in the Mediterranean for the summer. They summer in Europe. Okay. That kind of shit, you know? I never summer homeboy. You know what I mean? I've been on a trip during the summer, but I ain't never summer or we wintering. They do shit like that, right? And
that sounds amazing.
And for whatever reason, he just wasn't down and he broke up with her to date a fucking waitress, you know? And I'm like, dude, I mean,
you know what?
I mean, but if that don't interest you, that don't interest you. Because I'm pretty sure if she took him home, they can be like he's not gonna meet the standard, you know? Because they don't want him with that kind of guy. What do you do? What, you know? He would not. But I mean, shit, dude, that was.
But he gave up the yachts.
Yeah, I don't even know if he'd have been invited, you know, because the dad might not have been.
So that wasn't gonna work anyway. Because let's be honest, you know that
the dad might not have. I don't know.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna be down.
The
for
dad might not have been super comfortable with it. I don't know. You know what I mean? So that's an interesting one, but shit, dude. Wow. I mean,
I would never have given that up.
No, I'm not saying that because if you don't like the girl, you don't like the girl, right? But I mean, she's the richest. I've seen a lot of rich people in LA, right? She's easily one of the richest girls I've ever fucking seen in with the way the family lives.
What kind of genetic luck is that to be fucking born into a rich family? That sounds nice.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily happy though.
That's okay.
And the life is different because
but at least you look good when you're crying. You know what I'm saying? If you have money, you look good when you're crying. When you're poor, you're just crying.
Yeah.
And some of you are ugly when you cry.
Yeah, but okay, but you gotta understand, like, see, okay, no matter what level you are, a lot of us are unhappy because we want something else. I'll give you an idea of what I mean. The poor dude is sitting there, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Christmas, you ain't even got no tree, you know, maybe you get a little bullshit gift from your parents, you know what I mean? You even know what it is because it ain't even properly wrapped and shit because they can't afford it, right? But your parents are there for you and they care for you, they love you and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas the rich dude, that dude raised by fucking nannies. You know what I mean? Many instances his parents ain't even around because they traveling and shit like that. I know people like this. You know, they didn't grow up with their parents like that. The nanny is the mom, you know? So that dude, that rich dude, who got the private jets, the yachts and shit, is looking at this kid here who got the bullshit toy in the wrapper going, shit, I wish that was me. You know what I mean? And the dude with the wrapper, the toy, looking at the rich dude going, I wish it was her. But that's how it is, dude. Like, wherever you are, there's just something that you see that you think could be better.
Yeah, the poor little kid who has no family there. He's all sad and shit until, you know, he gets his inheritance, then he's fine, so.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
you have enough money to go pay for therapy, go fucking cry with cash.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, money no longer appeals to him because he got enough. Yeah. Like, he would have much preferred to have that fucking connection. You
know, he could just have his own family and be a better dad, but that would be a crazy way to break this up.
But I'm just saying, like, your parents already fucked you up. That's hard to get out of.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, it is.
There's worse things that can happen during a childhood, you know? Just saying. It's not that bad. It's like rich people problems. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I get you. But it's not, you know?
Oh, mommy and daddy weren't home. Oh, you have 2 houses. Oh, you have presents at both of them. Oh.
I'm just saying. Like, it's crazy when you, like, wherever you are on the playing field as a human, there's always something that you're looking at that's better. But the guy there is thinking, man, I wish I could be here. I'll give you another example of this.
I feel you.
Okay, black dudes in the chat, tell me if this ain't true. Okay, I've seen this. There's black kids I've seen, right, get adopted by a white family.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and the family's doing well, loves them and takes care of them and all that sort of stuff. And I mean, this could be a black dude whose mom and dad, like, let's say, were on drugs or some shit. And if he had stayed with them, like, I mean, he'd been forced to, you know what I mean? Like, from like a really bad neighborhood, right? And so this white family takes him on, and, you know, raising him and stuff like that. And I mean, some instances he's thankful, some he isn't, it depends, because I've seen this.
Yeah.
And he wishes that he's on the streets with the fucking guys back in the neighborhood because he feel that somehow he don't fit in this world. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the dudes on the street going like, fuck, dude, I wish I was in your situation. But now you won't be in their situation. You see? Like, it's crazy shit like that.
You sound like you have stupid friends. No,
they were stupid friends.
I'm just kidding. They sound like they had a hard childhood.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because I know, because the girl I told you about.
Does she cry too?
No, someone in their family somewhere along adopted like a black kid, right?
Okay.
And everything was cool, but as he hit his teenage years, he started hanging out with like other black people who didn't have that access to wealth. And he started, was it her or like one of her friends? But he started like acting up because he was like, you know, like, they too white, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I can imagine that would be hard.
All that, yeah, like, I mean, it was just, and then they have to try to figure out how to deal with this, you know?
Well, people, like, that's why I don't like when people say, like, race doesn't matter or anything like that, because it obviously affects people very differently.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, as you're a kid, you're growing up with, like, whatever, but it's still going to affect them. I don't know how, that's why adopting kids in general could be really messy, because...
You better don't say that to Dana.
No, her parents are amazing. Huh? She got lucky, she got really good.
No, but when it comes to adoption, she's very sensitive about adoption.
Yeah, no, but I'm like, it's hard. You have to be, I was gonna say, if you let me finish my fucking sentence, that you have to be a really patient and, like, good parent, I think.
Yeah.
Like, You know what you're signing up for, so you got to agree to be an even better parent than you normally would be, I think.
Never wish you in anyone's situation. That's you know, I hear you.
Unless they're, you know.
But I'm saying, you look out there and there's always something that you think is better. Like I say,
it's greener mentality.
Like I say, that black dude who's in that situation was looking at the dudes on the street and seeing the camaraderie between them, even though they hustling and they struggling, realize they get shot at every night, and somehow he feel that, man, it would be better if I was with them, and they looking at him doing, no, motherfucker, I wish I was with you.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, okay, there's nothing wrong with appreciating where you are and like what you have, but wanting more is okay too. Like, be happy for what you have, but having a little bit of like wants and desires is never a bad thing.
Yeah, but anyway, going back to my boy, he who married the waitress. Yeah, he gave that up. He's just like, wasn't feeling it.
Are they still together though?
I don't know if they still together. I don't know if I said he married the waitress. I don't know if they're still together.
Well,
but he
Also, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Maybe he just didn't. Maybe the girl who was rich was boring. Sometimes you can bring money to the table and still not be the one.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Like, if you don't want to do tequila shots, but you have all that money, what good are you? Like, I'm going to drink my, like, Casa Azul by myself? That's crazy. That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, because I had another friend who used to come there, and he was like a trader. He was fun. He was an alcoholic, though. And he was a pretty boy, though, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And got the Porsche and everything like that. And he would date, like, wealthy chicks, because he's from that world, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember him like going off. He's like, Sky, you know, I was hanging out with these motherfuckers, right? And I ordered a pint of ice cream, right? You know, like Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah.
And he had a spoon and he was eating it from the fucking container. And they all flipped out that he was eating the ice cream from the fucking container.
No.
Yeah, dude.
What's wrong with that?
Because that's old money. Like, if you do that with some tech bros with your fucking spoon and ice cream, that's cool.
Yeah.
But this money, couple hundred fucking years old, they behave differently.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, old money carries himself a different way, they dress a different way, they behave a different way. They're not the tech dudes, you know what I mean?
You're just gonna eat.
And he's like,
jar.
yeah, dude, they were going off, they were losing it over the fucking ice cream.
But it's my pint of ice cream. Like, it's nobody else. If you want some, you can have some, but it's my pint of ice cream. Like, what? It's very shiny today. It really is.
It's crazy. Okay, he talked about immigrants, right? It's like that with immigrants too, dude. Because you have a lot of dudes. Okay, let's say your father from.
Can I read it first?
Oh, sorry. Let's say.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. But he mentioned immigrants too, right? But I'll give you an example.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give you an example though. So your family, your granddad probably came over from Mexico a long time ago. Was illegal, you know, came over, somehow got legal, work hard, started building a business. So anyway, the point is, you know, more comfortable situation, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, you are not Mexican the same way the dudes in Mexico are.
No, you're not.
You know what I mean?
No, you're not.
And they look at you differently. Like, nah, dude, you're pretty much a gringo. You know what I mean? So
it's not the same.
Yeah. So you feel like, man, I wish I could be like that.
I would say, like, after, I think if you have immigrant parents or grandparents, you're way closer to the culture of another place because you have them. But once you only have like 2 generations that have only been here and have never seen where they say they claim, I don't know if you can technically claim it anymore.
I mean, you're Italian, but I'm pretty sure if you show up in Italy and be like, hey, I'm an Italian,
but I would never do that. Like,
they'll be like,
you're an American.
You ain't really like us. You're American.
You're American.
Yeah, like the Irish dudes. Yeah, you're not really like us.
No, not unless you like. Would you say though, if you live somewhere, let's say you live somewhere like 10, 15 years, you completely understand the culture and everything.
Yeah, I think you could tell a little bit.
Do you think it's okay to be like let's just say I'm Italian, I consider myself Italian because I understand the culture, I speak it, I live there. Is it now, am I okay to say and claim that place?
I mean, maybe you, because you have the roots. But I don't think
like if an Asian person went to
right. I think if I lived in Italy for 30 fucking years, you know what I mean, I can't say I'm Italian. I don't think it'll work.
I would argue that you can because low-key you understand the culture fully.
But do they accept me as Italian? I don't think that they would.
Know. See, I don't know. Some people might though, because usually like when you're a New Yorker after 7 years, you can claim New York, like stuff like that. There's rules and places. So I think it just depends. Like If it's not disrespectful, why can't you claim it?
Like when,
Because you love that
like
culture
when,
so
like when
much.
those dudes who are not, who like when like let's say people who aren't white claim like they're English. Like I mean, I don't say anything, but everybody would be looking like.
Now, yeah, I would say like I wouldn't be the first thing you'd go run around and tell everybody, but if it's respectful, I don't mind it. It's like the people who just stuff crazy
Maybe.
for social media, those people I'd have a problem with.
Okay, all right.